y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. We're gonna do a collective reading using the Light Seers Tarot. Alright. Thank you for being patient with me the past week or so. It's been longer than that. My kiddo's sleep schedule is so off from how it used to be, at least. So, I'm still adjusting. And it means I can't be here in the morning, which is what I prefer. So, you are getting the, it's already been like 4 days in one day energy. Alright, here we go. Death and rebirth. 9 of Wands. 10 of Swords. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Damn. I like this. This is good. Death and rebirth is always good to see. I mean, what else is there, right? Ooh. There's a death and rebirth from self-imposed bondage, walking away from pain, betrayals, people, patterns, behaviors, whatever's limiting you. You are death and rebirthing yourself through it. You're like, no, I'm good. You are impacting me. You gotta go. 8 of Swords, Temperance, the Moon, and 2 of Cups. Whatever you're releasing is making room for something way more balanced for you. Love or otherwise. It doesn't need to be love. But the Temperance and the 2 of Cups are very balanced. The Moon here, this is Piscean energy, like going deep into yourself. The unknown I was also getting. But like the unknown within is what the Moon card is about. It's about really going through your own process to know yourself fully so that you don't allow anyone to 10 of Swords you ever again. That is what this death and rebirth process is about. There is a little bit of mental imprisonment, because the 8 of Swords, you could be putting on a strength or this facade of like, I'm good, but inside you're like not good, right? Again, here's this 9 of Wands. She's behind this gate or this fence that she can clearly walk over, right, with one stride. One step will get her out of this. So there is some energy of either self-sabotage or just going through your own process to find balance within your mental. I mean, that's part of this process, right? Especially if you've been betrayed by people that you trusted, people that you thought had your back, people, situations, it's usually people. Finding balance within yourself, right? The tree pose in yoga, allowing yourself to find balance within your material realm without it taking over like your entire identity. Did I give him his medicine? Yes, I did. I'm looking at his medicine. Finding this balance and being in balance, right? So that you can call in balance outside of you as well. This Queen of Wands, this is the Wands is what spiritual. This is like finding balance within your spiritual space, but allowing your spirit to be the thing, or like your spiritual path or process being the thing that guides you through the mental, through the emotional, through the physical, right? And being so solid in that, right? Like, no matter what happens, I have myself. I have my faith. I have what I believe. And I know I'm good, right? seeing everything as an opportunity, not necessarily a, even if things don't pan out the way you want, recognizing that as an opportunity, right? Rejection is redirection or protection or both. And allowing yourself to be at peace with that outcome. Having a certain amount of detachment to the outcome, but allowing the process in the same, right? Hoping for things, but again, not being attached to that outcome. Observing things, not absorbing them. Allowing people to do what they wish. Everyone has free will. So if this is about someone else outside of you, specifically romantic sense, which a lot of people watch tarot for, over here I don't really do love readings unless it's a divine union collective thing. But I'm touching on it because of the Two of Cups. That's a love offer, mostly. Two of Cups, Cups energy is emotional fulfillment. So, as you can see, there's a little bit of love. There's rainbow too. It's okay to be gay. I think we're all a little bit gay. I think that's honestly what's best for humanity at this time anyway. The planet as well. But anyway, all of that to say is allowing yourself to... I totally lost my train of thought. I have like this pain coming through my fucking brain. Okay, moving on. What are the things that you need to acknowledge about yourself? What are the depths that you keep hidden? Yeah, Four of Sword energy, coming home to yourself. The red string theory is something that a lot of people talk about. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on, let me make my light brighter, but then I'm going to turn it down again. Can you see it? She's got this little heart with this red string. So the red string theory is usually about something outside of yourself, but in this image and for the sake of your own spiritual and consciousness journey, healing process, the Four of Swords is about, this red string is about your heart to yourself, right? Who you become after people did this to you, how you come home to yourself, how you heal. King of Swords, and then knowing you're the shit after you've been through this, right? Again, this death and rebirth, allowing things to fall away when it's time for them to fall away. Getting out of your own way in that way. Oh, I just got Kansas. Carry on, wayward son, because I was saying away so much. Oh, my leg. Carry on, my wayward son. There will be peace when you are done. The card deck just split. Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. Again, continue to make decisions that feed yourself. Two of Wands is about making decisions. So is the Two of Swords, but that's like blindly. Two of Wands is like, am I going to stay here or am I going to go? Right? And that speaks to this Nine of Wands too. Am I going to let this fence below my knees get in my way, or am I going to be like, oh, I'm not stuck? I'm getting that image. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, of a horse. It's like a meme. Someone tied their horse up to like a plastic lawn chair, and the horse like feels like they can't go anywhere because they're tied up to the chair. It's like the placebo effect I'm also getting. Whatever obstacles are in your way are definitely, they're like hurdles. You can jump over them, right? This fence isn't even high. I used to do hurdles in middle school. These aren't even hurdle height. Hurdle is a weird word. Hurdle height. Right? So whatever it is that's in your way, through this death and rebirth process, obliterate that shit. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles and Judgment. Doing so will make sure that you are balanced in the material. Material isn't just about money. It's about, your physical comfort, your relationship to the planet, to the animals, to yourself as a part of the living ecosystem of Earth, okay? Calling judgment on yourself, allowing this death and rebirth process is going to bring you into abundance. Abundance isn't, again, it's not money. It's not all about money. Money is this system in which we live on. It needs money. This is not just about this system. This is your soul. This is much larger than money. So your abundance is your skills, your passions, the things you're drawn to, the ideas you have. All of that is included when we talk about abundance. So coming from the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, some of you may be feeling like you're having to do more than you're having to overextend yourself or overexert your energy in order to have physical abundance. But that's probably coming from a victim or lack mentality that has to do with scarcity mindset and money. Again, this is about your soul. Money doesn't exist when you die. You can't take money with you. What's that Macklemore song? You can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. You just can't. So again, anything that you create in this physical reality is part of your abundance. So, I have an example. It's gonna seem a little egotistical, but it's a really great example. I bought this ambulance this summer and turned it into a mobile art studio. And it's not too mobile because I need help with the engine and shit. So I launched it in the front yard anyway, which is really great for Niall because he can do his own thing and I can facilitate a community space, which is what I need to do to make sure I'm good. All that to say is I invested a lot of fucking money into this project and I haven't seen that money return, but I'm not looking for the money to return per se. I'm looking to build community and friendships and have a space that people can create their own stuff, right? Again, Pentacles isn't just money. Money is so limiting. So maybe that's part of your death and rebirth because they keep fucking repeating it. But in a capitalist society, it's so hard to feel at peace without money. I had a tarot reader when I first left Niall's dad. We had just gotten the RV and we were in Chino Valley. So it was the second move that I had made within 4 months after leaving my marriage during the pandemic, during balls deep in quarantine, right? It was March, April, it was spring of 2020. Where was I going with this? God, where was I going with this? Oh, I was watching tarot because I was like, oh my god, I need fucking guidance and support through this shit, right? And then I had to move again 3 months later because that situation was also super not cool. Anyway, one of the tarot readers I was watching, Emmy Evolving, highly recommend her. She said everything that you need, you already have. And that's what changed my frame around abundance because I used all of my savings for that RV. So I was like, ugh, fuck, I'm poor again, but we have this shelter, right? And so it got me into a lack mentality and victimhood as well because I was so tired. And Niall was 8 months breastfeeding, I was moving myself, having to deal with drama around both of these housing situations. And so it really changed my frame of reference and it helped me stay balanced in my own purpose and path, which is what this main energy or initial energy is speaking to. This death and rebirth, you have to kill yourself, old versions of yourself, off as much as you can. You're constantly having, it's like a shedding process. You think of yourself as a snake. You have to constantly shed to fit into who you're supposed to be, continuing to allow what's no longer serving you, whether it's inside of you, around you, or outside of you. Allowing that shit to go. If you're feeling yourself stuck in the same cycles over and over, and you're like, I can't do this anymore, this is limiting me, this is holding me back, then allow yourself to grow through it. Allow yourself to acknowledge it for what it is. You know, this has served its purpose. Everything happens for a reason or a season, right? Or both. So it's up to you, as the main character of your life, to identify this process for yourself. Come home to yourself as many times as possible until you feel, you know, well, you'll see it. You'll see the way you're able to handle certain situations will change as you grow, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that bad things will never happen to you ever again. In fact, I think it's quite the opposite. I think sometimes the universe likes to stack on a whole bunch of tests. I see them as lessons or tests. I don't know. I don't think you can really... I mean, you can fuck up your life immensely, right? Within this system and within spiritual. But if you stay true to you, if you acknowledge the path that you're on, and if you do your best to make the best decision for yourself and others, right? I love to do things that are mutually beneficial. I love that. I think there's a beautiful reciprocity and balance in doing things that are mutually exclusive and being honest, or not mutually beneficial, I think it's great to be honest with yourself and others when things aren't working. You can close chapters, right? You can turn the page and write something else, do something else. It's not all fucking stuck in cement, okay? You're allowed to evolve and change as much as needed, right? Like what the shampoo bottles say. Lather, rinse, and repeat. As much as possible. As much as you need to. Don't be afraid to kill off your ego, to grow out of traditions or limiting beliefs that other people around you have. Don't be afraid to let go of shit when it's too much, right? Again, this moon card, she's underwater. Water holds you, like, oh god, just thinking about it, I can fucking breathe. I am a total fish. I'm a Pisces sun. I love being in the water, and I allow the water to hold me. So maybe get in water, work with water. You can speak to your water. Whatever you need to do. I mean, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. It's not easy energy. But again, it gets easier the more you practice it. The more you don't allow yourself to, like, self-sabotage through shit anymore. You're like, I don't want to keep fucking myself over, right? What's this? Yeah, let's get a couple of these. I don't know about you guys, but music transports me. This song will always remind me of my family's cabin in Michigan by the cemetery that my dad's side of the family is buried on. But this song came out when I was at the cottage, or it was popular. I don't know why I was there, but that was the last time I was at that cottage. And I remember sitting in the little family room and listening to this. The cottage has been completely reconstructed since that, and I don't talk to anyone in my family anymore. So, interesting. Maybe that's another thing. Maybe you need to listen to some music to get through some shit. Allow yourself to do that, right? Allow yourself to also feel the feelings associated with it. That's part of the process. You can't expect yourself to continue growing if you just shove all feelings down. You know, feeling feelings isn't that scary. You're not having to, like, revisit the moment forever and ever. You can just breathe through it. Just allow yourself to feel. Here it is. There was one that was... contemplation, intuition, emptying, and inner. Yeah, emptying your inner world. Allowing yourself to really, instead of like repeatedly playing the things that didn't work out, like shut the door on that and then be like, what could be? And how do I get there? Like, I want this. What are the physical steps I need to take to get there, right? Emptying your inner, following your intuition. Alright. I'm gonna pull one of the affirmations. Contemplation does not want to go in the box. Oh god, I'm getting like this pain in my head. Alright. I think I'm just gonna pull one of these. I think these are really sweet. Little uppers. Two songs about home in a row. Maybe that's something that you're looking for. Fun fact, home has the mantra Om, which is for the crown chakra. So maybe you need to, I don't know, sit and Om. Allow your crown chakra to open for guidance. Stay grounded though. Put your feet on the planet when you do that. Thanks for being patient with me, everybody. I don't know what's going on with my kiddo. I don't know why he's waking up so early. It sucks. Like, he's waking me up. I hate that. I had a good run for 6 years where I woke up first. I need that. Okay. We have embraced the journey. Ordinary people can do extraordinary things, and good things are going to happen. On the other side, we have make today count, love with all your heart, and own your dreams. Again, instead of repeating what happened to you, use that as like information input on how to move differently for better results in the future. The past informs the present creates the future. Okay? Don't skip steps. Alright, one more. I can read my own handwriting. What does that say? Resisting resistance. Resisting resistance to change. The collective convo topic. Okay, let's get one more. That's two more. Today is a new day. Go out and make things happen and become your best you. A new beginning. The best is yet to come. And lastly, the journey is the destination. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder and remember the now. Go where your heart takes you. Travel the world over to find the beautiful and be in love with your life. Have a good